Lesson 3.5, divide integers. Divide integers with different signs. The quotient of two integers with different signs is always negative. So if we have a positive divided by a negative, it's a negative. A negative divided by a positive, it's always negative. Okay, so we divide like we normally do, but when we have one of each sign, our answer is always negative. So if we look at a couple examples here. Letter A, we have 20 divided by negative 4. Again, I look at my signs. What do I have? I have a positive and a negative, so I know right away that my answer is going to be negative. And then I take 20 divided by 4, which I know is 5. So 20 divided by negative 4 is negative 5. Same thing with letter B. I have negative 81 divided by positive 9. I look at my signs. I have a negative, I have a positive. So I know right away my answer is going to be negative. And then I just divide like we have been dividing our whole life. We have 81 divided by 9, which is 9. So our answer is negative 9. Same thing with letter C. We have negative 45 divided by 9. Again, I have a negative divided by a positive, so I know my answer is negative. And then 45 divided by 9 is 5. Okay? The next thing we're going to do is divide integers with the same sign. So the quotient of two numbers with the same sign is always positive. So positive divided by a positive is a positive. We've been doing that. And now a negative divided by a negative, it's also a positive. Okay? Our double negatives, they become a positive. So if we look at letter D, we have negative 24 divided by negative 4. Again, a negative divided by a negative is a positive, and then 24 divided by 4 is 6. Letter E, we have negative 9 divided by negative 3. Again, a negative divided by a negative is a positive, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. Letter F, negative 28 divided by negative 7. Again, a negative and a negative is a positive. 28 divided by 7 is 4. Okay, to evaluate, A divided by B, if A equals negative 33 and B equals negative 3. Again, when we evaluate, we're substituting those values in. So we need to fill in what they tell us A is, what they tell us B is. So A, they said, was negative 33, divided by B, which they told us was negative 3. So now I have negative 33 divided by negative 3. Again, a negative divided by negative is a positive. 33 divided by 3 is 11. Okay, and if we flip over to the back. Example H. The average temperature in January for North Pole, Alaska is negative 24 degrees Celsius. Use the expression 9C plus 160 divided by 5 to find the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Round to the nearest degree, then explain its meaning. Okay, so again, when we're working with word problems, we need to pick out what is important to us. What do we need to know? Well, we know that the average temperature is negative 24 degrees Celsius. We're going to use this expression to find degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to round to the nearest degree. And then we need to explain it. Okay? So I'm going to start off with, I'm evaluating here. They gave me an expression. I know what Celsius is. They told us what our degrees Celsius is. So we're going to take 9C plus 160 divided by 5, and we're going to substitute in our negative 24 degrees Celsius. Okay? So now we have 9 times negative 24 plus 160 all divided by 5. Okay? So when we go to evaluate this, we have to simplify our numerator, simplify our denominator, and then divide. So according to our operations, if we start in the numerator, we always multiply before we add. So 9 times negative 24 would be negative 216 plus 160 divided by 5. Okay? And again, I still don't have one single term in the numerator, so I need to take negative 216 plus 160. Again, here I make my zero pairs. What's left? When I add those, I get negative 56 over 5. Now I have a single term in the numerator and denominator. I can divide. So I can divide negative 56 divided by 5. So when we divide those, it was in 5 one time. Bring down our 6. It's in there once. We're left over with 1, so now we got to add our 0, our decimal point in zeros. Bring the 0 down. 5 goes into 10 2 times, so we would get negative 11 and 2/10, and then it asked us to round to the nearest degree. So I'd say my answer would be negative 11 degrees Fahrenheit. And to explain it, we'd say the average temperature in North Pole, Alaska for January would be negative 11 degrees Fahrenheit.